So if I say something nasty about someone, I'm saying it about myself. I am the creator. It belongs to me, to no one else. Tessa-Marie, how do you do it? How do you stay so positive? How come you're always smiling? What it is you do, Tessa-Marie, to get you to behave like this? Well, I've got an answer for that. My name is Tessa-Marie, and welcome to my YouTube channel where you will find the answers to life's true happiness and success. Subscribe to my channel so you can be notified when videos of this nature are released. The more you subscribe, the more people will get, the more opportunities we'll have. And I want to let you know that I'm available for coaching and for having motivational teaching seminars. So let's get on with this. How do you do it? How do you do what you do? How come you are up every day, 5 days a week, and you're standing at 8 o'clock to do your morning blessings? It is a choice. Number one, I made a choice. I have a why. Why am I doing that? My reason is the most important thing, my why. My why is I want to reach or touch others and give them a little bit of help in living the life they choose. A life where they make decisions for themselves or make the right decisions. A life where they can cultivate the home they want, the job, the entire life, going on vacation, what to do. I live my life with 5 things. The 5 pillars of prosperity. I touch on each of these pillars every day. Every day. The 5 pillars of prosperity are emotional, mental, physical, spiritual, and financial prosperity. So I touch on these pillars. I also have 4 things I live by. I always use exquisite and impeccable words to talk about myself and others. I avoid forming opinions of others. I accept them. I bow to them. This is who you are. So you were meant to be. And then, of course, if I do not know, I avoid making an assumption. If I desire to know, I could go to the source and ask a question. But the one thing that makes those 3 things and the 5 pillars of prosperity work well in your life is always doing your best. Doing the best at everything you do each day. That doesn't mean every day it will be the best of your best, but for that day it was the best. It mightn't be as high a best as yesterday or a year from now, but it was the best you could do today. You also, because you're following those 4 habits and the 5 pillars, you're going to allow others that you interact with to be themselves. You're not going to force your beliefs onto others. You do not make comments on others. You are very much aware, and I am very much aware, that my thoughts, words, actions belongs to me and to no one else. So if I say something nasty about someone, I'm saying it about myself. I am the creator. It belongs to me, to no one else. So to live and to do it all, I honor the time. I really respect time. I am fully aware, and we all should be, that time is an unrenewable thing. It doesn't come back. It's not renewable. It's an unrenewable expense, non-renewable. You're not going to get it back. It doesn't come again. So in the moment of time, I make sure I am aware. I heard when I said unrenewable, when I meant non-renewable, but I am not going back to fix that because of that error, but I have noted it. So knowing that time is non-renewable, what does that mean? It means you have to do the best you can in the moments of time that you've got. You have to follow certain practices that works for you, not for somebody else. Something is good for Jane and not good for me. And we need to honor that and understand that. And then we work within the 5 pillars at the same time. The 5 pillars, how do you keep them healthy? How much time do you spend on them? So be me, to do all I do, I need to get up at 4:15 in the morning. That's a choice I made. Today, though, I woke up at 4:15, was standing outside with the snow on the ground and looking up to the sky to behold a wolf moon, a new moon, a full moon, sorry. And there I was staring. There's snow on the ground and there are trees all around me. And the reflection and the shadows from the trees was so stunning with the moon shining and showing you everything bright. Yeah, that's a habit. I go out for a few minutes every morning just to connect with the world. That helps me to balance my emotional pillar of prosperity. It keeps my emotions balanced. Getting out there and seeing that yesterday was dark, today is light. So that helps me emotionally to balance. So I work a little bit by prayer and meditation. My second pillar, mental prosperity, I read. I learn new things. I listen. I practice certain things to keep me healthy mentally. Physically, I exercise twice a day. Well, I stretch twice a day. I stretch for 30 minutes in the morning between 4:30 and 5 a.m. And then around 3 or 2 in the afternoon, I stretch for 15 to 20 minutes, floor stretches. Physical, I go for walks. I watch what I eat. I take care of my health. I drink water first thing in the morning. I do not pick up my phone and all of that. Then spiritually, it's part of the being in the outside in the morning or connecting to my divines in the sitting quietly, maybe in the dark, and feeling contented to just sit there and believe that there is something bigger than me and know that and connect to it and balance. Going slower to go further, not rushing by getting up late. If I were to wake up at 5, I would have to pick up the speed to get to do all those things that I enjoy, like my minutes of meditation, my visualization, my reading, my writing in my goal-setting journal, my gratitude journal, listening to divine guidance from my God. Spiritually, I need to connect there. And then, of course, later in the day, I check in on my finances. I do that daily. And each of these things I practice, they're daily. They're no long, none of them is longer than 10 minutes. I do not spend more than 10 minutes on each of these 5 pillars and the 4 practices I talked about. I do that every day. And that allows me to be calm. So when I am faced with a challenge, which we all do, that doesn't mean I don't get challenges. Some might be my fault. Others come from situations outside of me, but they're challenged nonetheless. And I have to stand up and work on those challenges. I have to do something about these challenges. I have to decide how I'm going to work with them. And then I use gratitude. If I could say one thing to get you to be where you desire to be, is gratitude. Gratitude. How did you feel when you woke up this morning? How did the floor felt underneath your feet? Can you connect to that? I am happy and grateful. I can feel the floor beneath my feet. Gratitude has one enemy, and that is comparison. So when we are being grateful, we cannot compare ourselves with others. As Desiree said, there'll always be greater and lesser persons than us. Our job is to connect with ourselves. not to assume and connect with others. So be grateful that you're alive today. Be grateful you are here in this moment listening to that. Be grateful. And just see it as a big gratitude for you. So you see, this is how I do it all. If you like this video, just hang on. More videos of that type are coming your way. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. The more subscribers we have, the bigger the content and the guests would come. So have a marvelous and amazing day.